Hi class, welcome to semester 2, welcome to World Religions. Really glad you took this course. I think we're going to have a lot of fun studying the religions of the world and learning from them this semester. My name is Mr. Paolini. This goes Paolini. I'll be your teacher. And in this introduction video, we're just going to go over how the average week goes, the rough course structure, okay, and how we will engage weekly work. Okay, we'll finish with a starting question for our first group thread. Okay, so here's how the average week will go for world religions. Okay, so a new video between 5 and 10 minutes, as well as a new reading, will be posted every Monday. Okay, on the Wednesday, we'll make it 10 p.m. Wednesday is the due time to just get your first contribution to a group thread going. There will be instructions in the first week's reading. You go to the threads, you make your first contribution, which makes your thread, okay? And then by 10 p.m. Friday, you will have had to reply to 5 other people's threads. And I found this to be very successful in the past for people to get to know each other and to have some connection even though we're in an online course. And we're talking about the subject and we just learn from each other in terms of our different experiences with the subject, okay? Aside from that, so video gives the question that you're going to answer, and that's group threads, due 10 p.m. Friday. The reading is going to give a question that you have to write a paragraph or more written submission on. That will also be due 10 p.m. Friday of the same week. I need communication in advance and reasoning given to do extensions, because we do so much week by week, it can cause a lot of problems for you and for the assessment process if you're not submitting things within the week, okay? So you'll answer the question from the reading in a separate paragraph. We'll start with a basic paragraph structure, and then we'll make them more advanced in ways that prepare you for essays and reports, both in high school, but also college and university, and in any workplace where they're going to want reports for sure, if not essays, okay? And rubrics will be given to make clear what is being sought, and I'll give you personalized feedback to get better at writing throughout the course. Okay, so that's your average week, video and reading on Monday. First post to a conversation thread by late Wednesday, and then 5 replies to other people to spur healthy dialogue, as well as a separate written submission. They're due late Friday. Okay, week by week, we'll be doing that for most of the course. Okay, so the course itself will be different units. We'll start with an introductory concepts, fundamental concepts of comparative religion and studying world religion. Okay, then we'll have a unit for each of the 7 major world religion faith traditions, and then we'll finish with an ISU or essay. You'll have a choice between a report following a different structure on a topic from the course, or an essay arguing a thesis related to a question from the course. Okay, so that's how the course is broadly outlined. If you have any questions, always feel free to email me. My email will be in the first reading. And if a few people have questions, we can do video tutorials during my office hours in the reading. We just need a group to make it work, okay? So, having said that, the first question that we're going to start this week off with is, who are you? Where do you come from? What are your hobbies? And what makes you interested in studying world religions? For most of you, this is an optional course, so it'd be great to know what your inspiration is, so we can learn about each other, and it can also inform how I teach the course. So as an example, I'll start off. I'm Mr. Paolini. I grew up in Toronto. I work in Central Ontario now. Some hobbies I have would be creative writing and weightlifting, okay? And my interest in world religions comes from a desire to know, well, other people, to understand other people, and specifically to know how different people and cultures connect with the infinite, and especially how different ways of connecting with the infinite becomes a basis for people to live a more loving life in practical terms day to day. That's why I want to learn from different traditions of the world. You might have your own reasons. Would love to hear about them, so make that your first thread contribution by end of day Wednesday this week. Reply to other people's, at least 5, so we get to know each other, and then we'll have our first paragraph due, very simple basic paragraph due end of day Friday. Okay? Have a good one. We'll stay in touch.